Hello, Yankees Nation. Welcome back to your go-to channel for everything related to the Bronx Bombers. Today we have a jam-packed episode featuring major updates that just surfaced a few hours ago, from a historic managerial decision to a big veteran signing, and even some drama with a former Yankee. You won't want to miss this. And before we dive in, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss an update on your favorite team. Now let's get into it. Update 1, a historic opening day lineup decision. Aaron Boone shakes things up. Yankees fans, we are on the verge of witnessing history. For the first time in the franchise's long and storied existence, a catcher will be leading off for the team on opening day. That's right. Austin Wells is set to be the Yankees' leadoff hitter when they face off against the Milwaukee Brewers. This move by manager Aaron Boone has raised plenty of eyebrows, but there is a strong case for why this bold decision could pay off big time. Wells had a sensational spring training, finishing with 6 home runs, 12 runs batted in, and a staggering batting average of .372. His ability to get on base with a .426 on-base percentage and a jaw-dropping 1.263 on-base plus slugging percentage has made him one of the most talked-about young catchers in baseball. Boone sees this as an opportunity to maximize Wells' plate discipline and power, especially with Aaron Judge and Cody Bellinger hitting right behind him. A bold move, but the right one? Now, some fans might be wondering, why not go with a more traditional leadoff option like Anthony Volpe or Jazz Chisholm Jr.? The answer is simple. Austin Wells earned this spot. Last season, across 115 games, he blasted 13 home runs, drove in 55 runs, and showed flashes of being a dynamic offensive force. While his .229 batting average left room for improvement, the Yankees believe he has what it takes to be a game-changer at the top of the order. But the lineup shakeup doesn't stop there. Boone has structured the batting order with Aaron Judge hitting second, Cody Bellinger third, and Paul Goldschmidt likely taking the cleanup spot. This means that opposing pitchers will have a nightmare dealing with the heart of the Yankees lineup. If Wells can consistently reach base, teams will have no choice but to pitch to Judge, making it far more difficult to work around him. Veteran presence on the mound. The Yankees also made a key addition to their opening day roster by officially naming veteran pitcher Carlos Carrasco to the team. At 38 years old, Carrasco might not be in his prime, but he proved this spring that he still has something left in the tank. Over 16 innings, he posted a 1-win, 0-loss record, an incredible earned run average of 1.69, and racked up 15 strikeouts. This move comes at a crucial time as the Yankees are currently dealing with injuries to Gerrit Cole, Luis Gil, and Clark Schmidt. Carrasco's presence adds depth to the pitching rotation and provides the team with a reliable arm as they navigate the early part of the season without their ace. So, Yankees fans, what do you think? Is Austin Wells the right choice for the leadoff spot? Can Carlos Carrasco step up and be a valuable piece of the rotation? Let me know in the comments below. Update 2. Yankees add a key left-handed arm. Ryan Yarbrough joins the bullpen. Yankees Nation, the front office is not done making moves. Just a few hours ago, the Yankees officially signed veteran left-handed pitcher Ryan Yarbrough to a 1-year contract worth $2 million with an additional $500,000 in performance bonuses. This signing might not be as flashy as landing a superstar, but make no mistake, Yarbrough could be a vital piece for this team, especially with the injuries plaguing the pitching staff. Who is Ryan Yarbrough? At 33 years old, Yarbrough brings a versatile pitching style to the Yankees. He has spent most of his career bouncing between a starting role and the bullpen, making him a valuable option for a team that needs flexibility. Over 7 seasons, he has compiled a 53 wins, 40 losses record. a 4.21 earned run average, and has pitched in 196 games, including 68 starts. Last season, while splitting time between the Los Angeles Dodgers and Toronto Blue Jays, Yarbrough posted 5 wins, 2 losses, and a career-best earned run average of 3.19. That's an impressive number considering he appeared in 44 games as a reliever. But what makes Yarbrough so unique? It's his pitching style. He throws from a low sidearm slot, relying heavily on movement and deception rather than overpowering velocity. His fastball averaged only 86.7 miles per hour last season, making it the slowest among all pitchers who threw at least 1,500 pitches. However, his ability to mix up his sinker, curveball, changeup, and cutter keeps hitters off balance. How does Yarbrough fit into the Yankees' plans? Now, some fans might be wondering, is Yarbrough being brought in as a replacement for Gerrit Cole? The short answer is no. Cole's injury leaves a massive hole in the rotation, but Yarbrough is not being asked to step in as an ace. Instead, he's expected to provide bullpen depth and spot starts when needed. The Yankees already had to place Luis Gil on the 60-day injured list due to a strained right lat muscle. And with other injuries piling up, Yarbrough's presence gives them an extra arm to lean on. While he isn't the high-velocity, dominant strikeout pitcher that some fans might hope for, his ability to eat innings and limit hard contact makes him a valuable addition. What this signing means for the Yankees. With Yarbrough in the bullpen, the Yankees are clearly trying to bolster their pitching depth to withstand the early season injury concerns. Whether he takes on a middle relief role or is used as an opener in certain matchups, Yarbrough brings stability and experience. 2 things this Yankees team desperately needs right now. So, Yankees fans, do you think this was the right move? Will Yarbrough be a reliable arm for the Bombers, or do the Yankees still need to go out and make another major pitching acquisition? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Update 3. Juan Soto stirs the pot. A Yankees rivalry reignited. Yankees fans, we need to talk about Juan Soto. Just when it seemed like we were ready to move on from his departure, Soto is back in the headlines, and not for the reasons you'd expect. During a spring training game between the Yankees and the Mets, Soto stepped to the plate and was greeted with a mixed reaction from the crowd at Clover Park. A handful of Yankees fans made their feelings known, booing Soto as he took his swings. But here's where things get interesting. Soto not only expected the boos, but he also fired back at Yankees fans with a bold statement. In an interview, Soto made it clear that he has no regrets about leaving the Bronx and even took a subtle shot at the Yankees' future. He pointed out that he left because of what he described as an aging core, preferring to sign with a younger Mets team that he believes has a brighter long-term outlook. Now, Yankees fans, you know we don't take disrespect lightly. Soto may have put up monster numbers during his one season in pinstripes, but this kind of talk is only going to fuel the fire when he makes his first return to Yankee Stadium in a Mets uniform. And guess what? Soto knows it. When asked about what he expects when he steps onto the field in the Bronx, his response was simple. You know, Yankees fans, they can surprise you with anything. I'm expecting the worst. Soto's exit. A bad breakup? Let's rewind for a second. Soto didn't just leave for a record-breaking $765 million contract. He also had grievances with the Yankees organization that played a role in his decision. He reportedly wasn't happy with the team's security policies, which prevented his friends and family from freely accessing the clubhouse. He also wasn't given a private suite at Yankee Stadium, a perk that even Aaron Judge and Derek Jeter never received. Now, Yankees fans, we love our team. But this raises an interesting question. Did the Yankees do enough to make Soto feel valued? Or was this simply a business decision where he took the biggest offer available? Mets owner Steve Cohen thought Soto was staying in the Bronx. Here's where things get even more wild. Mets owner Steve Cohen reportedly thought Soto was going back to the Yankees after their first meeting. The Mets had doubts about whether they could land him, and Cohen himself admitted that their initial sit-down was one of the worst meetings he'd ever been in. But 5 days later, Soto shocked the baseball world and agreed to the biggest contract in MLB history with the Mets. Now, Yankees fans, there's no denying that Soto was a generational talent during his short time in pinstripes. But with the Yankees currently positioned as one of the strongest teams in the American League, even without him, it seems like both sides are ready to turn the page. Or are they? Because one thing is certain, when Soto makes his first return to Yankee Stadium, you better believe it's going to be one of the most electrifying, tension-filled moments of the season. Yankees fans, how do you feel about this? Will Soto forever be seen as a villain, or do you still respect what he did in 2024? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. That's all for today's jam-packed episode of New York Yankees News Network. From a historic opening day lineup decision, to a key pitching acquisition, to Juan Soto once again stirring up Yankees drama, there's a lot to look forward to as the season gets underway. If you enjoyed this update, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment of Yankees news. And of course, drop your comments below. What are your thoughts on Austin Wells leading off? Will Ryan Yarbrough be a key contributor? And how do you feel about Juan Soto's comments? Until next time, Yankees Nation, stay locked in and we'll see you in the next video. Go Yankees!